Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Loves to Read. I'm Olivia and thank you for joining me today. So I'm here guys. Oh, I just knocked my water bottle over. I'm here today guys to do a tag video. You guys, so I have been watching everyone's Booktube Baby Tag and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that tag because I was listening to the questions and I thought they were fun and exciting, but nobody had actually tagged me yet. So I'm on here and I'm watching someone else's video and lo and behold guys, someone tagged me. And you guys, I was so excited. You know, it's the little things in life that make you excited. You guys, when I heard my name in that video, I literally called my husband and I was like, babe, I'm a real booktuber now. Someone tagged me in a video. I even told a couple of friends and they were all looking at me real crazy. But that's okay, because you guys on Booktube, you understand me, you get me, and you will know why I'm so excited that I was tagged in this video, because I just am. So yes, I am going to do the Booktube Baby Tag. I'm going to try to not be too long-winded when I talk. It only has 6 questions, so it shouldn't take too long, but you know how that goes. Once you start talking, you know, 6 questions could take just as long as 25 questions. So yes, I have my questions written down on this piece of paper in my handy dandy notebook. Shout out to Blue's Clues. If you guys ever watched that show, do you remember that show? They found another, what is it? You put it in your note because they're Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues. You gotta find another paw print. That's the 3rd clue. You put it in your note because they're who's clues, Blue's Clues. So yes, and Blue's Clues with Steve, not with his cousin. Was it his cousin or his brother? Not the cousin or the brother. Like the original Blue's Clues with just Blue. Not when like Magenta and all them came along, because it was different at that point and I wasn't watching it anymore. Now with Steve. Was it Steve? No, Steve was the original. Not with Joe. We don't like the Blue's Clues with Joe. But anyways, let me get into this tag. This has nothing to do with Blue's Clues. So yes, and also the person that tagged me was Sheila over at sheliamaereads. You guys, if you're not subscribed to her channel, if you have never heard of her, well, you can stop watching my video and head on over to her channel at Sheila Mae Reads. Subscribes to her channel, watch her videos, and then when you are done, come back over and finish watching my video. And subscribe to my channel and watch my videos if you haven't. Sheila Mae is really awesome. I like her. I like all the books she reads. She kind of has talked about a few books that I have not read, and it made me want to read them. And then also the second reason why you should subscribe to her is because she's from Texas and she lives in Texas and I live in Texas, and you know, I don't know, everything is better in Texas. Everything that comes out of Texas is good. So you should definitely subscribe to her channel, because if not, you are missing out on some greatness. So yes, I'm going to answer these questions and we will be done. So the first question is, what has been the most exciting part of being on Booktube? So let me put my questions right here. So for me, the most exciting part of being on Booktube is, I have a couple of things. The first exciting part is seeing, like, having a book community. I've always liked to read and I kind of like to talk about books. And I have a few people in my life, like friends and things, that do read, but maybe they don't read as much as I do, or maybe they just don't talk about books like I do. Like they read the books, but they're just like, oh, I read this book. They don't really like want to conversate and talk about it and stuff. And so I really like the fact that I have a community, like a group of people that I can get on here and I can blab and blab and blab about books, and people want to hear, they want to listen. And not only do you listen to me, but you actually communicate back. So I really like that. And I also like, another exciting thing is, there's been there's been quite a few books that I read this year that if it hadn't been for Booktube, I would not have found out about that book and I would not have read that book and maybe like found a new author that I liked, or a really great book that I liked that maybe has become my favorite, or a book that just was like amazing. So I like that too, that I can find books to read from other people and we can kind of just ping off of each other, and I like that community aspect of it. And another exciting part of being on Booktube is, like, I feel like if you watch like my first video and like my video now, I've become a little bit more comfortable, so I'm like not as nervous talking and stuff. And so because I'm not as nervous, that allows me to really be able to talk about the books more and to not, I guess, be in my head so much, like thinking like, oh, I have to say this, this, and this. I just kind of flow with it and let it go how it goes. So yes, those are all the exciting things about being on Booktube. What has been the most discouraging part of being on Booktube? Okay, I guess the most discouraging part has been for me. So I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I have a 4-year-old and I have twins that are 2. And I recently, I guess, this year in August, I went back to work, and I haven't worked since my twins. Well, I haven't worked since I was maybe like 6 months pregnant with my twins. I stopped working when I was 6 months pregnant with my twins, and I have been home ever since. And so for me, the most discouraging thing has kind of been finding time to make videos, because between like going to work and then taking care of my kids, there's sometimes times when I'm like, oh, I have a thought for a really cool video, and then I'm like, I don't really have time to make it, because like when my kids are here, my kids are little, and so I record upstairs in the room, and so I can't really like leave them downstairs to go record a video because they're little, and anyone that has little kids, they get into stuff like extra quick when you're there. But if you're not there, oh my gosh, they get into stuff even quicker. So I can't really do that. And then the reason that I know some people are probably like, well, why don't you just record downstairs? And that's fine. My kids are little and they're loud, and I don't mind them being loud. They're little kids. That is normal. They are having fun. They are playing. They're doing things. But because they are loud, like if I tried to record a video downstairs, y'all would not be able to hear me at all. All you would hear was them. And so because of that, it doesn't always allow me to be able to record maybe as often or as much as I would like. And so that is one thing that has kind of been like a little bit discouraging. And I guess the second thing, which is not really like discouraging, I don't know, I guess discouraging maybe a hurdle, is sometimes feeling like my videos are not like other people's videos. But at the same time, like that is something that's discouraging. But at the same time, I feel like maybe it's something that's unique. Like I remember when I first started Booktube, I did like the Booktube newbie tag, and it was like, what do you think you can bring to Booktube? I think was one of the questions. And like my answer was that like all I can bring to Booktube is me. Like I don't really know what I can bring, but I can bring Olivia because I'm the only Olivia. And I think that's kind of one of those things, like I have to remind myself a lot, like, yeah, my video might not be like Billy Bob's or Sally Sue or, you know, Hilly Holly, I don't know. But that's okay, because like the people that are subscribed to Billy Bob, Sally Sue, or Hilly Holly's channel is because they saw something in those channels that they liked, and that's why they subscribed. And so the people that are going to subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, they saw something in my videos that they liked, and that's why they're going to subscribe. Because if we were all exactly the same, that would be boring. Like, that's not fun. So I have to like constantly remind myself about that. And then even I guess like with the recording thing too, like realizing like it's okay if I can't always record videos. I'll record them when I can. When I can, yippee, it's fun and exciting. And if I can't, I'm not going to beat myself up about it, because it's something that I do for fun. And I feel like the moment the fun is taken out of it, like what's the point? So yes, that is what has been discouraging. That was a very long-winded answer. See, I told you guys I was going to try not to talk too much today, and I don't really know if it's going to work. But it might, because I have to go to Costco. We have to go to Costco. And, you know, Costco closes at 6. Today is Sunday. And Costco closes at 6 on Sunday. And they are real serious about closing at 6. So, I really do have to hurry and talk. Okay, so it says, what has been your favorite video you created? Guys, I don't know. So when I was writing these questions down, like I really didn't read the questions before I did them. But when I was writing them down, you know, like I was reading them and writing them. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know what has been my favorite video. I feel like, okay, my favorite video that I have created was my first video. And let me tell you, it was not perfect. It wasn't amazing. If you watch my first video, like, you don't know, but I'm going to explain to you. So, my very first video that I made, I was reading a book called Zinzali. And this book, like, I picked it up I read it, and it, you know, I just read the book, but the book, I loved it. I loved it. It's like one of my favorite reads of 2019, and going into reading it, I didn't know I was going to love it so much. And like, I had read that book and I was like, I need to talk about it. I just need to talk about it. And so I like turned on my camera and I just recorded the video. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I was like, I just need to talk about this book with somebody. And so I recorded it and I uploaded it, and that is how I started my channel. It was very spur of the moment, but I feel like in moments like that, that's when it's good, because you're just flowing. You're like letting the spirit lead you, and it's not, how do you say, it's not scripted. It's not like, oh, it has to have A, B, C, and D. It's like, boom, this is just me. And so that has kind of been like my favorite video, because I guess it's like, it's the video that started my channel. So yes, that has been my favorite video. Favorite comment posted on your video. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think I was on, okay, favorite comment posted on your video. So I don't really know if I have one singular favorite comment. I would say though, like, my favorite commenter would have to be Victoria at Victoria James Book Review. She was like the first person. Maybe was she like the first person? I don't know if she was the first person, but she was like the first person that I remember commenting on a video, and she always comments on my videos, and she is just awesome and amazing. So if you have not subscribed to her channel, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing. Go over to her channel, subscribe, watch your videos, comment, all that stuff, and then come back and watch my video, okay? So yes, Victoria over at Victoria James Book Review. Like, I guess her comments would be like my favorite, because like she just always comments, and she is just a lovely individual. Who is your biggest fan? I don't really know who my biggest fan is. Can I be my own biggest fan? Is that kind of like strange? I don't know. I guess I'm my biggest fan. I don't really know. I'm gonna say my daughter, because you know 4-year-olds, they will hype you up. My daughter is like really funny. If I'm like reading something or something, she'll be like, Mommy, are you gonna talk about that on Mommy Loves to Read? Or let's go make a video over at Mommy Loves to Read. So I think me and her, we're each other's biggest fans. Yes. Okay, guys, we're gonna hurry with this last question, because I don't know if you can hear, but my children are banging on the door. See, this is why I can't record videos, but this is real life, so I'm not gonna edit it out, so bear with me. I will just try to talk really loud. So the last question is, who is your favorite new booktuber? I have a lot of booktubers. Some of them, I don't really know if you would consider them new, but they're kind of like my favorites, so I'm just gonna go through it really quick. A couple of them I have already mentioned, but yes, you should go watch their videos, because they are awesome and they are amazing. So Victoria James Book Review, I love her channel. She's really awesome. She talks about a lot of interesting books, and like her books are different. It's not like all one type of book. So if you're like someone who wants to hear about a lot of different type of books, she's your girl. The other person is Sheila May over at sheliamaereads. You should check her out, because she's awesome. She's amazing. She is the person who shouted me out and tagged me to do this video. So like I said, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Order of the Bibliophiles. I kind of just found her channel. It's really good. It's really awesome. Go subscribe. Chrissy the Whimsy, her channel is really awesome. She talks about books, tea, art, just fun things. And last but not least is Onyx Pages. I really like her channel. She's not really new, but she's new to me, and I just like her style, the types of books she talks about, her the way her videos are set up are just really cool. And like, she always is reading a really good book. So if you aren't subscribed to any of those people, you should be. Okay, guys, I'm coming. I'm ending right now. So guys, thank you for joining me today on my Booktube Baby Tag. If you have liked what you saw, go ahead, comment down below, subscribe, join the family. I'm so excited for like the fact that I started this journey in 2019 and to see where it goes in 2020. And until next time, guys, adios. Bye-bye.